runners, today we are going to talk about how to run longer without getting tired. All right, so the long run is something that can feel very daunting. It tends to start out really good, and then as time progresses, you just feel like sluggish and tired, and your legs especially can get very tired. So we're going to talk about a couple ways that we can prevent that and also make ourselves feel good in general during our long run. So the first thing is breathing. Now, specifically, we're going to talk about nose breathing today. So when we are running, we want to maintain connection with our diaphragm that helps keep us upright and kind of eliminate that kind of sluggish swaying back and forth motion as we get tired. So what we're going to do is, for the first minute of every mile we run, we are going to breathe through our nose. Now this is going to help us to maintain that connection with our diaphragm, which allows us to maintain our pace as well as our form. You're going to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose for the first minute of every single mile that you are doing. Now, this can feel a little bit uncomfortable at first and definitely takes some getting used to, especially as the miles progress and your heart rate is higher. It's going to feel a little bit more uncomfortable. Ways that we can adapt this are to adjust our pace, or we can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, which hopefully kind of gives us a little bit more of a natural feeling, but we're still breathing in through our nose and taking deep quality breaths. The next thing we are going to talk about is our cadence. Now, this is the amount of steps that we take per minute while we are running. So first thing you need to do is find your natural cadence. Your natural cadence is going to be different than anyone else's, but you can figure this out simply by downloading a metronome app and kind of playing around and finding your natural cadence. Once you find that, make sure you save it, remember it, write it down, whatever you need to do, because what we are going to do is use that in the last 10% of our run. If we are running 20 miles, for the last 2 miles, you're gonna wanna get that metronome out, put it in your ears and listen to it and try to match your running with your natural cadence. Now, naturally, you are going to slow down. Your legs are heavy, they're tired. Your cadence is going to fall off a bit. So using this metronome to check in those last 2 miles of your run is going to help you significantly. All right, the third and final tip for today is how to keep your legs feeling fresh towards the end of your long run. Once you hit that halfway point of your long run, you're going to stop and you're going to do 10 air squats or 10 leg swings, depending on what you are feeling that day. What this is going to do is kind of break up those last few miles, give you a chance to settle your heart rate, but also engage those muscles, keep those legs feeling fresh so that you can crush the end of your long run. All right, so those 3 steps are how you will be able to run longer without feeling so tired. Remember that these 3 things take time, they take practice, and they take commitment. So I would recommend starting out with just 1. If you feel like you need a little bit more assistance or you just want a little bit more guidance, be sure to download our app, The Daily Run. But in the meantime, go out there, try these out, and crush those long runs.